Alright, today we're solving Leetcode's valid palindrome challenge. A phrase is a palindrome if, after converting all uppercase letters into lowercase letters and removing all non-alphanumeric characters, it reads the same forward and backward. Alphanumeric characters include letters and numbers. We're going to go over two approaches for this. Both approaches have a big O of n time and space complexity because no matter what, we have to traverse the string and do something with each character. Since we're dealing with possible uppercase letters and non-alphanumeric characters, we're going to have to perform some string manipulation. Remember, strings are immutable, so when we perform these manipulations, we're going to be creating and returning new strings, so we get linear space complexity as well. For both approaches, the first thing we're going to do is sanitize the string input. Once we have our sanitized string input, we can solve this by taking the sanitized input string and chaining the split, reverse, and join methods to get the sanitized string in reverse and then compare that reverse string to the original sanitized input. But let's say you're not allowed to use certain built-in methods in an interview setting. In this case, we can use two pointers. We'll initialize a left pointer at the 0 index and a right pointer at the last index. Then we'll set up a while loop that will iterate while the left pointer is less than the right pointer. And all we're going to do is compare and make sure that the characters match. If they don't match, we're going to return false because we don't have a valid palindrome. If they do match, we're going to increment the left pointer and decrement the right pointer. Finally, if we make it through the while loop without returning false, we'll return true because that means we have a valid palindrome. Let's translate this to code. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is sanitize our input string and store it in a variable. We're going to convert it to lowercase, then we're going to use the replace method and pass in a regex that strips the non-alphanumeric characters from the string. Next, we'll initialize a left pointer at the 0 index. We'll initialize a right pointer at the last index. Then we'll set up a while loop to run while the left pointer is less than our right pointer. Inside of our while loop, we'll check if the character at our left pointer does not equal the character at our right pointer. If it doesn't, we're going to return false. Otherwise, that means that they match and we can increment the left pointer by 1 and we can decrement the right pointer by 1. Once we make it out of our while loop, we can return true because that means we have a valid palindrome. And that's our solution. Let's copy and paste this into Leetcode. Okay, let's paste it in here, hit submit, and we get an accepted solution. Thank you for watching.